everyone, welcome to the channel. My name is Georgia and today I'm going to be watching episode 12 of Vice Versa. It is absolutely crazy to me that 12 weeks have already passed since this show started. Like, I remember watching the trailer, just coming across it on the homepage and seeing that Oma Nana were in it, and I was like, oh my god, it doesn't feel like it's been 12 weeks, but some weeks have felt like it's been really long to wait. I am really going to miss these characters. I'm not so much going to miss being confused every week though. And that preview from episode 11 is still playing on my mind. I have been thinking about that since I watched episode 11 and I'm so confused about what is going to happen in this episode, and I am low-key nervous because I feel like, oh, I don't even want to talk about it because if I start saying stuff, it's all going to be pointless because it won't happen. But if they do end up going back to the universe, I don't know how they're going to fit that in with the issue of the privacy of their relationship because of Puen's status. We'll see. Hopefully it's a good ending. I have been slightly worried from the start about it being an open ending because of the amount of times they have mentioned open endings, and that is my worst fear. I'd rather it end unhappily than an open ending. Open endings are the worst kind of endings. Ugh, I hate them. So fingers crossed they don't go down that road. Happy ending obviously is what we're all here for, but just anything but an open ending, please. I really hope the main focus is on the privacy issues of their relationship because that is something that I really want to see, because it is such an important issue with actors all across the world, the lack of a private life. So I hope there's a lot of mention on that, more than going back to the other universe. Oh, I don't know. Because I feel like that is such an important topic to raise and it's a really interesting one. I want to see how they handle that and what they do with it. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Vice Versa, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoy, and let's get into episode 12. Oh wait, we're starting off with this scene. It's gonna be a prank, isn't it? Yeah. Oh my god, for goodness sake. You're joking.
ใช่เพื่อนนั่นเองครับวายโดนหลอก
Why do I even fall for the previews anymore?
กูรู้อยู่แล้วนะว่ามึงแกล้งอ่ะเป็นถึงพระเอกหนังชื่อดังได้ไงเนี่ย คนปืนอยากทำอะไรครับ
I love how Puen always does that. Like as if you have to ask.
แล้วถ้ากูตอบว่าไม่ได้อะ
ก็จะไม่
He'll sit
ทำ
there pouting.
แต่ก็คงฟิล์มไปประมาณ2 วันแล้วสัญญาว่าจะทำให้อ่อนโยนที่สุดเลย
Oh my god.
เราจะไม่ทำให้ปากมันเจ็บเลย
Please
เขาหลั
stop
งไม่ต้องพูด
describing
ก่อน
it.
ก็ได้มั้งตัวไม่ถูกเว้ย
That is the perfect reaction to have.
กูยังไม่ได้บอกเลยว่าจะให้ลายบูดขนาดเนี้ยถึงจะให้จูบ
That is a fair enough reason.
ไปแปรงฟันเลยไป
Oh, but it's a gateway to a sponsored ad.
กูจะได้แปรงเช้าแปรงเย็นเลยมึงจะได้ไม่ต้องมีข้ออ้างกับกู
I think Talay will always be able to come up with an excuse.
กูแค่อยากมองทั้งวัน
Isn't it actually so crazy when you think about it that they've seen them as different people for 2 whole years?
ไอ้ปืนมาทำอะไรเนี่ย
A bird. That's gonna be the new Tan.
นี่เป็นไง
Oh, the
ถึงหน้า
cone
ตาจะ
bread.
ไม่ค่อยเหมือนนะ
โอ้โห ขอบคุณที่มาเป็นคนที่ทำให้กูไม่ต้องกลัวพวกนี้อีกต่อไป
I really liked that
กู
line.
ก็ขอบคุณมึงเหมือนกันนะขอบคุณที่เกิดมาให้รักนะ
I hope the ending is crystal clear. Is that a hint that it won't be an open ending?
พอมีมึงอ่ะมีแต่ความสุข แล้วชอบปะล่ะมากครับ
Look at Talay accepting love now. What a change.
เอ้ยไอ้ปืน
A bird.
ทุกคนรวมถึงเราด้วยเรายังกังวลเรื่องที่นายแบบหนีงานกระทันหันไปแบบนั้นวะ
That's why you offered him the probation, man.
ไปพี่ก็คงไม่เชื่อหรอกครับแต่ผมอยากให้พี่รู้ไว้ว่าผมอยากทำงานที่บริษัท BFB มาทั้งชีวิต
นายเคยตายมาก่อนใช่ปะ
Wait, what? How does he know? Don't just cut away from that. I need more of that. Oh, okay, he's here.
นี่ปืนนะครับ
ผมแค่อายุ 16 เองพี่
ฮะ
I'm only
ลง
6.
มาใช่ปะผมได้ร่างผู้ชายอายุ 40 เป็นผู้กำกับคนเนี้ย
Oh, that's a bad deal.
จะฝันเมื่อไหร่ ดังนั้นขอให้ทุกคนเนี่ยอย่าเพิ่งท้อ ผมเชื่อว่าทุกคนเนี่ย
They're gonna become the new Phuwadol in June.
ผมจะไปคุยกับผู้ใหญ่ที่ BFB ให้ จริงเหรอ ขอบคุณนะพี่
น้อง
Little bro.
อ๋อ
How long has he been here then? The 16-year-old being like the head of a company. That's so weird, but I love that.
กูหอมแก้มรามไง
So like, why do you still look so shocked?
ชื่นใจ
Oh. Uh-oh. But on the plus side, that means we should be getting some focus on that if they're not going back to the other universe.
เห็นมึงบอกอยากกินร้านอาหารทั่วไป
Oh, they're literally
กูว่า
alone.
เลยเหมาร้านเลยนี่ไง
You booked the whole
กู
restaurant.
รู้นะมึงรวยอ่ะ
How rich are
แต่
you?
มันเวอร์ไปปะน้ำสีชมพู
เดี๋ยว ใครเขากิน
The
กันแบบนั้น
difference.
มึงทำอะไรเนี่ย
Oh.
สาม
Who drinks like that?
หนึ่ง
เป็นซีนในหนังเลยนี่หว่า อย่าบอกนะ เปิดมาแล้วเจอแหวนเหรอ
ทำไมกูคิดไม่ได้วะ
Give me
กู
your
ขอเปลี่ยน
ideas.
เป็นแหวนแป๊บนึง
ไม่ใช่แหวนเหรอ
Do you want it to be a ring? Oh, how did you make that? You remembered every little detail? Oh.
กูจดจำลายเส้นที่มึงวาดได้ทุกเส้นเลยว่ะ
People in love really fixate on things then, huh?
ปืนครับคำถามส่วนใหญ่ก็จะถามเกี่ยวกับหนังที่ปืนเล่นเนี่ยแหละครับ ก็โปรโมทได้เต็มที่เลยนะ พี่โอครับเชิญครับ
Most questions will be about your movie. The world knows when O tells. That doesn't sound
สวัสดี
good.
ครับคุณผู้ชมนะทักทายผู้ชมทุกคนเลยนะครับที่ดูไลฟ์อยู่ตอนนี้ทั้งทาง
I already know
แล้ว
it's
ก็
gonna make me
Facebook
really
นะครับซึ่งวันนี้
angry.
ขออนุญาตเลย อันนี้ต้องถามจริงๆ เพราะว่าชาวเน็ตเขาอยากจะรู้ คือตอนนี้เนี่ยมันมีรูปหลุดอยู่ใน Twitter ที่คุณผู้ชมเนี่ยเขาก็วิเคราะ
That's
ห์
the first thing you ask. Are you serious?
เดี๋ยวนะครับพี่ ไม่ใช่คำถามโปรโมทหนังหรอครับ
Hmm.
คำถามโปรโมทหนังอ่ะมีอยู่แล้ว แต่ว่าอยากถามอันนี้ก่อน
Let's not. It's none of your business.
คุณเนี่ยกุ๊กกิ๊กกับผู้จัดการคนเก่าเหรอครับ
ผมว่า
How
เรามาถามคำถาม
uncomfortable.
หนังก่อนดีกว่าไหมครับพี่ ตอนนี้ผมว่ามันออกทะเลไปไกลแล้วอะ
อุ๊ยอุ๊ย
You're making it sound like he's being difficult. So disrespectful. I hate that so much.
ก็ถึงว่าทำไมมึงหายไปไหนมา มึงไปคบกับพี่เขามาใช่ปะ
มึงไม่โกรธกูเหรอ
จะให้กูโกรธอะไรอะที่ปืนเขาจะคบกับใครมันก็เป็นเรื่องส่วนตัวของเขา กูเป็นแฟนคลับเขานะ ไม่ใช่เจ้าชีวิต
Take note, people. Oh, she's cute. I like her.
โทรหาใครอ่ะ
ทะเลไงพี่
พี่ไม่รู้หรอกนะ ว่าความสัมพันธ์ของปืนกับทะเลมันคืออะไร แต่ตอนเนี้ยนักข่าวทุกสำนักเขาจับจ้องปืนอยู่ เพราะฉะนั้น ห้ามติดต่อกับทะเลเด็ดขาด
It's so difficult to think about it from the manager's perspective because, in a way, that seems harsh, but it literally is his job to keep Boone in the limelight and for the public to have a positive perception of him. And it also must be really confusing for him because he knows what Talay did to him. And he's probably thinking, why the hell are you going back to that toxic man? So I don't blame the manager for being like this, but the real problem is the fans and the media that have put them in this situation. It's crazy to think how someone's upcoming film or series can go negatively if the public find out that they're in a relationship. Like, it just feels like they can't win. If an actor comes out, people boycott them because they're not straight and then they don't have a chance with them, which, newsflash, you probably don't either way. But also, like, with these BL couples, people get angry that they're not in a relationship with their on-screen partners and that they have girlfriends outside of this in their personal life. I heard about Mile from Kim Poor. She got a lot of hate because he was seen out with his girlfriend and people were angry at him just for having a girlfriend. I don't really know what it was that they were angry at him for, but I just thought it was ridiculous. Like, these actors are actors and these pairings work together, but they're not bound together. It doesn't mean they are in a real relationship or have to be in a real relationship just because they've acted in a series together. And like in the Western world, that happens too. When people really like people's chemistry in the movie, they start shipping the actors, and I've always just found that wrong. I'm not really a shipper of real life couples. Like, people go crazy over Zendaya and Tom Holland, and I don't really have an opinion. It's none of my business. I much prefer fictional couples, because those you can obsess over and over again, because you're not really causing harm to anyone until you bring it into real life. And I really, really feel for Puen and any actor that has to deal with this in the industry, because there are always going to be fans out there that invade privacy and dig into the personal life and shame them for their romantic relationships, and it's ridiculous. You're not a real fan if you don't support an actor's decision to keep their private life private, because how would you like it if your relationships were on live streams everywhere all over the internet? Like, every human deserves that level of privacy, and people in the public eye sadly don't have the luxury of having that.
จะเป็นไรไหมวะ
They can't even contact each other now. This is so sad. They finally got back together and now they're apart again. Oh, people finding out where you live is my biggest fear. That, I could never deal with that. I would like live in a cave if I could avoid that.
อัพ
Oh!
ผมทับครับ เป็นแผนกตัดต่อ นายจำผิดคนแล้ว
So, the name changes is low-key my favourite thing.
นี่กูหิวจนกูจะกินคีย์บอร์ดได้อยู่แล้วนะ
Oh my god, they're both friends in this universe too. And he's telling him to be quiet. Are you joking? The opposite of Up.
ที่เราเห็นนายจะหยิบอ่ะ
Oh, he's so sweet. In his ID card though, he looks exactly like Up. Oh no, the bar's in the way. But he's wearing like the cap and that is definitely like a promo shot they took for the character of Up, and they put it on him because he's not even wearing his glasses in that.
จริงๆพวกเราก็พอรู้กันอยู่ ก็ไม่ปืนเขาแสดงออกชัดเจนขนาดนั้นน่ะ
You know Puen?
พี่ปืนเขามาตามหานายทุกวันเลย
Oh. They were there? Oh.
เราตาก็รู้เนาะว่ามันข้างรักขนาดไหน
ไม่เป็นไรนะทะเลพวกเราไม่บอกใครหรอก พวกเราไว้ใจได้
Oh, they're legends in this universe too.
ที่ปืนหอมแก้มคุณทะเลนี่เป็นเรื่องจริงด้วยใช่ไหมคะ
ปืนหอมแก้มผมจริงครับ นั่นเป็นการหยอกล้อตามภาษาเพื่อนเก่าที่เคยทำงานกันนะเราเป็นแค่เพื่อนที่ดีต่อกันนะครับ
ก็ยืนยันไปแล้ว
You would hope that would make them back off.
ไม่ต้องบอกนักข่าวไปแบบนั้นน่ะมึงไม่รักให้ปืนแล้วเหรอ
เพราะว่ารักไง ถึงได้ตอบแบบนั้น
I think that was the best thing to do.
พอเข้าใจได้
And also, if you reveal you're in a relationship, the media are just going to come hounding for more information.
ต่างคนต่างแยกย้ายอ่ะ ดีแล้วเว้ย
Okay, no.
พี่ปืนคะ
เฮ้ย เดี๋ยวนะคะหนู คือวันนี้พี่ปืนมาถ่ายรายการนะ
ขอบคุณนะครับ
ขอบใจนะจ๊ะ รอบหน้าไปเจอกันที่งานเปิดเนาะ
Oh, he's so nice. He doesn't even know that's Talay's friend, does he?
ปืนจะเลือกอะไร ระหว่างงานกับความรัก
Did Puen just write a whole screenplay about him and Talay? I love that.
ระหว่างภูเขากับทะเลเนี่ยมึงเลือกอะไรวะ
ต้องทะเลอยู่แล้วปะวะ ชื่อกูก็บอกอยู่
I still think it's crazy that they got an actor called C to play this character.
กับความรักเนี่ยมึงจะเลือกอะไร
He doesn't even like his job though.
ต้องความรักผิดจ้า
ไม่เอา อันนี้กูจริงจัง แล้วพอมึงไม่มีเงิน มึงก็ดูแลคนที่รักไม่ได้นะเว้ย
He's probably loaded. Wait, but is he loaded actually? I'm assuming he is because he's an actor and because he's such a famous actor. But then we did hear that when Tess was Tun's manager, oh god, the names are confusing me now. When Tess was the manager, he screwed Tun over and took all his money, did they say? Or he was left with little money. So does that mean that Puen doesn't have as much money anymore? That could be a problem. If he had like a secret bank account that Tun didn't know about, then you know, he could just quit.
ผมขอยืนยันว่า ระหว่างผมกับปืน
พี่ไม่ได้อยากยุ่งเรื่องนี้เลยอ่ะ แต่พี่อยากจะบอกว่าลืมมันไปเถอะ ต่างคนต่างอยู่เนี่ยมันดีแล้ว
I get this is damage control, but no.
พี่ปืนสวัสดีค่ะ หนูเป็นเพื่อนกับทะเลนะคะ ตอนนี้ทะเลอยู่กับหนู
Oh no. He's drunk.
กูตอบแบบนั้นอะเพราะกูรักเขามากไงกูไม่อยากให้เขาต้องเสียงานเพราะกูใจกูเนี่ย เจ็บชิบหายเลยว่ะ
Oh.
ตามนะ
Oh.
ไปก่อนนะคะพี่ปืนบาย
He's gonna choose love. He's gonna choose love.
ใช่ครับ เราแค่แกล้งกันเล่นๆนะแต่ความรู้สึกดีๆที่ผมมีให้เขาอ่ะ มันคือเรื่องจริงครับ
อุ้ย
ใช่ไหมครับ
นั่นแหละสิคะ
ใช่หรือเปล่าครับ
ยังไม่ใช่ครับ
Wait, what?
แต่ว่าเขา
Are
เป็
you
นคน
telling
ที่
me
ผม
they're
รู้สึ
not
กดีด้วย
boyfriends yet? What does it take for these people to be boyfriends?
ผมเลือกความรัก
Oh.
พอไม่มีงานผมอยู่ได้ แต่ถ้าไม่มีเขาผมอยู่ไม่ได้ครับ
His mom seems like a sweetheart. Oh.
ตัวมึงออกสื่อแล้วอ่ะ ก็ต้องมาแสดงความรับผิดชอบป่าวะ คุณแม่ครับ ผมถือโอกาสนี้มาขอคุณแม่เลยแล้วกัน
Oh my god.
เดี๋ยวมึงจะขออะไร
ต่างประเทศต่างโลกไปเลยก็ยังได้แม่ยินดี
Oh. That's not very nice.
แม่โอ้โหลูกเหรอ
มากินข้าวที่บ้านแม่ได้ตลอดเลยนะลูกหลอกเจ้าทะเลมันไว้
ขอบคุณมากครับคุณแม่
Puen will take that opportunity every chance he can get.
เข้าครัวกันดีกว่า ไหนทำอะไรกินกันดี
Noodles. 100% it's gonna be noodles, right? My first thought was that they were gonna order KFC.
ไม่มีช่วย ถึงได้อร่อยขนาดนี้
His shy smile, I love it.
เลอะปาก
They all suit those kind of glasses so well. They did Neo dirty putting him in those other ones.
แปลงนะโชคดีตายเลย
Oh, wait, how is he getting all this stuff back?
วันนี้กูเอาข้ามโลกมาด้วย
Huh? How? Oh. I'm so gullible. I hate myself.
เชื่อตาใสเลยนะมึงอ่ะ แต่มึงดูนี่
Wait, that doesn't even make sense, yeah, because Talay was holding it while he was waiting.
กูไม่อยากให้เวลาต่อจากนี้ผ่านไปโดยไม่มีมึงเลย กูอยากหยุดเวลาตรงนี้ไว้ในโลกนี้
I like that they have all these physical representations that are involved in their relationship. Oh, look at that shot.
จะมีกูกับมึงทะเลกับปืน
ไอเด็กน้อยเอ้ย เพราะมันเป็นที่ที่วันนั้นกูทิ้งมึงไปไง วันเนี้ยกูเลยพามึงมาที่นี่ เพื่อที่จะบอกมึงว่า ไม่ว่าจะเกิดอะไรขึ้นต่อจากเนี้ย กู
You
จะไม่
will
ทิ้งมึง
never
ไปไหนอี
leave
กแล้ว
him. Yep.
คิดถึงมากเลย คิดถึงพี่ดน คิดถึงไอ้อัพ คิดถึงสมาคม
I miss the gay marriage law. Oh.
ชีวิตของเราสองคน ถ้าเป็นหนัง มันก็คงจบแบบแฮปปี้เอนดิ้งแค่นี้ใช่ไหมครับ ผมก็ฝันถึงเพื่อนๆที่โลกโน้นแบบไม่มีสาเหตุ
Oh.
กลายเป็นคนเขียนบทเนื้อหอม เดิน
Please
สาย
be
รับ
true.
รางวัลไม่เว้นวัน บางครั้งผมก็ฝันเห็นไอ้ฟิลมันกลับมาไทย แต่เห็นทีไรมันก็อยู่กับไอ้อู่ทุกที
Good.
พวกไอเทสกับปกรณ์ก็กลับมารวมตัวเขียนบทหนังกับอับอู่อีกครั้ง ชื่อหนังของพวกมันคือรักสลับโลก
That's cool. Tess should have been it.
ไม่รู้ทำไม
Oh my god!
มีบางวันที่ผมกับไอ้
Is
ปื
that
น
him?
คิดว่าจะเนียนพายปืนมาที่บริษัท เพื่อให้ได้เจอไอ้อัพไอ้อูที่โลกนี้
You're just using them.
ปืนเริ่มผันตัวมาเป็นคนเบื้องหลังมากขึ้น จนในที่สุด มันก็ตัดสินใจเปิดสตูดิโอเขียนบท Friend Credit
They still gotta put wishes on it. Oh, that's
มึงขอ
wholesome.
พออะไรอ่ะ
เอ้ย
Yes.
ว่าแล้วมึงต้องอ่าน
Oh, that's so good.
ตั้งแต่เจอมึงร้องเพลงที่ร้านพี่ป้อง กูก็ตกหลุมรักมึงหัวปัก
So he fell first, but Puen fell harder.
ว่ากูอยากเขียนคำอธิษฐานอะไรมากที่สุดตอนนี้
อยาก
Oh, that's like the exact same position as their first real kiss. I don't know why I don't really count the episode 4 one as a real kiss, but
ทำอะไรเนี่ย
คืนนี้เราสองคนมาหัวปากหัวปามกันเถอะ
That feels to me so much like the Bad Bunny ending, like the PG version of it. Like Bad Bunny ended with them on the counter and he was going, "Pat is not a porno," and then he's carrying him into the van and he's like, "Let's go head over heels for each other."
อะไรของมึงเนี่ย
ก็ขอแต่งงานไง
Is this for real?
โคตรเลี่ยนเลย
It's cheesy.
แบบนี้แสดงว่าตกลงนะ
yes
Aww. An English yes. Aww. Who knew Chris? The way he's holding the crisp packet logo to the camera. That is actually quite good. Oh wait, it's not a preview, Georgia. Oh, so it's not a new show after this. Not Me has definitely already been out. So they're rerunning something, a bit like the Bad Buddy rerun. I do wonder what's going to happen because, to my knowledge, December is when they announce the new shows, right? At the beginning of December. And I'm excited for that. But they still have a lot of series from last year's event to air. So what's their backlog gonna look like? Because they still have so much left to air, and then if they end up like announcing the same amount of shows as they did last year, they're gonna have so many to go. I'm so intrigued to see what's gonna happen. I really enjoyed that episode for a finale. I thought it was such a good ending for them. It has my... I can't even see my V's anymore. The minor gripe I have with this, besides Tess having a happy ending, because he doesn't deserve one, my minor gripe is I wanted to see a little bit more of what happened with the media after Puen revealed his relationship with Talay. Because he said that he chose love, but he still continued acting after that. I want to know a bit more of how the perception of them changed. What I would change about this show as a whole, before I get into the stuff I liked, the one thing I would change is maybe cut out a bit of the middle portion. Like when they were writing the film and then there was that whole drama with Bang inserted. I would cut a couple of those episodes out and then I would add those couple of episodes to the end of them being back in their universe and the conflicts that arise there. Because while I do like how they dealt with the conflict of Puen and Talay and the publicness of their relationship, I like how they handled it in this episode, but I would have liked to see more of it, and then like after that we could see more of how the public reacted after they revealed their relationship and how it affected Puen's career, and then we could find out their real endings, because we got an insight into what they were all up to within that montage. But is that the real ending? Because that's kind of an open ending for all the other characters, because it just said what Talay dreams of when he thinks about the people in the other universe. We don't actually know if that actually is their ending. I would have liked a couple more episodes of them in this universe so that we could get a more thorough explanation of where their lives are heading. But I am so happy with that. I feel like the ending suited them so well, and I love that Puen eventually does give up acting to become a screenwriter, because that's his true passion, and we know how much he didn't like his life as an actor anyway, so it was only fitting that he quit. And they started up a production company called Friend Credits. I mean, Friend Credits was one of my favourite things about this show, so the fact that that still lives on and they have all the merch and everything in this universe too is just brilliant. Special shout out to Talay's friend, a queen we should see more of, to be honest. I really like her, and she is like the representation of what a fan should be. She wasn't jealous, well, maybe a little jealous that Talay was dating Puen, but she was very supportive. She wasn't using her friendship with Talay to get close to Puen herself, even though she is a fan. Like, she wasn't like, oh, get his autograph for me, or can I meet Puen or anything. She was just supporting her friend throughout it all, and I thought that was great. And the conversations that arose regarding how the public and fans react to actors in relationships, I thought was a really interesting piece of social commentary. There's been a few of those moments throughout this whole show. More in the earlier episodes when they changed gay marriage in the other universe, and they commented on like rising energy bills and stuff like that. But I feel like that one is such a relevant one for the BL industry, because I would imagine actors get a lot of hate if it's revealed that they have partners, because that's certainly how it is in the Western world too, and I wouldn't imagine the BL world to be any different. And the BL world is so different because these actors are in pairings and are known as pairings, whereas like over here we don't really have that. I can't think of like actors, like all I can think of is Adam Sandler and Drew Barrymore acting in a few different films together, but people weren't like shipping them as a couple. But BL actors, it's their job to be shipped, so it's like it creates a whole load of delusional fans that I think is quite dangerous for them. They should be allowed to have a private life. Yes, they put themselves out there for all to see and they have a privilege, but it doesn't mean they should lose their basic human rights of having personal business. Best thing about this show overall was the production, cinematography and everything, the colouring. That is what this show did best. This show was so visually pleasing to watch throughout the entire thing. They never let up on that. That stayed so consistent throughout the whole thing. The writing is something that wasn't so consistent, but I don't think it was terrible. There was just some inconsistencies there and the plot was a bit confusing at times, but at the end of the day I'm here for the romance part of it and the romance part served, so I'm happy with what we got. And Puen and Talay, I'm gonna miss them, but it's so nice that they got a happy ending and not an open one. And they didn't go back to the other universe too. That is great. I thought that would have made no sense if they went back to the other universe, so thankfully they didn't. And I love that they have a Tup and Tool in this universe. They have them here too. That was great, and they seem like such sweeties here as well. It was a satisfying ending, I would say. Let me know what you guys thought of the series in the comments. Did you enjoy the ending? Do you wish we got more of Tess and Tun? Tess and Tun, I still would have liked to see a little bit more of what Tess and Tun did in this universe, but after finding out that Tess didn't really change, I can live without it. Of course, it would be nice to see Om and Lennon on screen again, but Tess was just such an arsehole of a character. I am unbothered by that now. Tess had no development, and he still had a happy ending, and he got a successful life after everything they built for him. Just so undeserved. Hopefully that portion of Talay's dream isn't true and friend credits kicked him out immediately. That would be the ideal. I'd love to know what everyone thinks, and this has been a hell of a journey, and I'm gonna miss having this show to watch every Saturday. That's it for today, guys. Thank you for watching my reaction to episode 12 of Vice Versa. If you want to watch my uncut reactions to Vice Versa, the link to the Patreon page will be in the description below. Leave a like if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time. Bye!